Hey Aquarius, we're going to look at the Vice Versa Tarot real briefly to get the bookends for your reading, and then we're going to go into the Light Seers deck. So here we go. All right, we've got this one, we've got this one. What does this side have for the bookends? Okay, let's take a look at what's going on. Now the Vice Versa deck asks you to give things a second glance. It shows the flip side of things. This is the Two of Cups. Two of Cups is a perfect pairing, a partnership. This is where all light is on it, everything's known, and you're ready to come to the table evenly matched, and very great opportunity for love, business, and commerce. When it's dark, it's not even diminished. In this one, the star almost makes it look even more blessed. This is a great time for uniting, for working together. This is a good time to combine forces, so to speak. You have this. This is a Seven of Cups. It comes up this way. But this is the Seven of Cups. He's looking at all of these choices, unsure what to do, and kind of stuck in this swamp. When you go to here, he knows his way out of the swamp. There's choices there, there's inspiration, and all he has to do is choose one and follow that as the guide, and he'll be able to make his way through. Again, emotional energies, love, relationships, those kinds of emotions. Just choose a focus. All right. So this is bookending. This is more past. This is more future. All right. We have the One of Coins. This is the Ace of Pentacles, the gift from the divine, the gift from the universe. This side, you're tossing it, almost like it's just thrown into the air freely, ready to go. There's business, commerce, substantial things. When you're turning it over, you're waiting to receive it. It's almost in your hand. It's almost there. Okay, so be open to that. And instead of having cityscape, you have earthscape, gardenscape. The way for you to receive is to get grounded and get in your natural element. Appreciate beauty around you, and don't be caught up in the hubbub. Okay, if you're caught up in the hubbub, you might lose money. If you get yourself grounded, you'll be able to receive it. Ten of Swords, dead soldier. How these swords penetrate through the steel and the mail and the armor, who knows? But Ten of Swords, dead, done, kapooey. Ten of Swords here. And look, he's shed that armor. He's shed the armor there. It's such an interesting one. It's like he's either reborn, going on second chances, or he's managed to find a way to maybe cheat death. Now it comes up this way. This is a gravitas. This is important. This is big. This is overwhelm, weariness, lots of ideas, lots of information, too much to manage all at once. Miscommunications, heartaches, and sharp words sometimes that create loss. There is a higher calling underneath this, so do recognize this, all right? Okay, so this is what we've got. Let's take a look at the Light Seers and see what they've got. This is what's going on now. This is what's coming at you. Where are we in the middle of this, in the interim? Seems to shuffle, they're a little stiff, so let's get going. Sorry for the noise, guys. It's just how it goes. All right. Let's take a look. Okay. So here we have the Six of Swords, the desire to leave the rough waters and go towards the smooth. The swords, the birds, they're pulling you forward, but they're flying low. This is tricky and challenging. The birds are flying low and they don't have quite the perspective. These other three are off in the distance. It's letting go of the way you're thinking, holding to these new thoughts, even though you can't see all the way. You can't see all the distance. It's letting go of some old baggage, clearing your mind, knowing which things that are priority. Okay, this is Judgment in reverse. This is a time of being overly harsh on yourself. This is a time of being overly harsh with others, or making quick judgment or errors of judgment. When it's upright, the judgment's in alignment, and in fact you're being raised forward, like Judgment Day, restoration, reclaiming, second chances, resurrection, that kind of feeling. Being in your highest, most true self. Holding true to what you found as priorities, knowing what that is, so you can release yourself to fly. Now look at this imagery. This is like giving up the ghost, or rising again and rising again. This is what you're trying to work towards. This is the challenge right here. This sword's mental energy, anxiety, stress that's making you bonkers. If you let that get too heavy, if you take on too much, you're just going to feel stuck, stagnant, and it's going to be hard. You don't have to have it that hard, okay? Then we have the Ace of Swords. She's in reverse. The Ace of Swords upright is about new inspiration, new growth, new ideas, new thoughts coming into your mind, awareness of divine thinking, putting things together, letting all the tumblers fall into place, or opening them up to be able to shine light a little brighter. And I think in this case, it's an opening things up. So be aware of that. The light right now is directed and it's misdirected. There's more information. One or two more things you need to get clear on before you can move forward, okay? Let's look at what's coming at you here, okay? So we're going to look. What's coming at Aquarius? Wow, okay, guys. So we have Justice here. This reflection, this time to look at things, to see if you've been too sharp. Now, Justice is usually a karmic lesson. It's not always about reflection and looking at things. Frequently, it's about evening the scales, balancing. But this is a lesson that's a very personal lesson, personal to you. In this case, it's not mercy or harshness. It's reflection that's necessary, this lining up of the soul. Okay? Very, very necessary. Letting the karmic lesson happen, knowing the truth that you need to carry forward. Lovers in reverse. This is union, commitment, making a choice and moving forward. In reverse, it could be avoiding a choice or delaying that choice. It could be that this choice is a little bit off somehow, off kilter, or you're choosing something that isn't really what you love. The challenge of this card in the upright is, do you follow the passionate love of your heart, or do you follow the love of your ambition and desire, and maybe that thing that you love to do? So that's the choice that's made often. It used to be called the lover. So in this lover's card, when it's modern day lovers, you see them united on the same page, ready to make decisions. This being upside down makes me think there's a misalignment here. Not so much that you're in the wrong partnership, in the wrong pairing, because this indicates you're in a great pairing. You're just having trouble finding the same page. You're having trouble getting clear for yourself and getting on the same page with this person. This needs to be made priority for you. You're going to be called to come together, and it needs to happen. And it's not the time to resist that. You need to rethink, recalibrate, open up. Page of Wands. This is absolute playfulness, joyfulness, ready to move forward, inspired, ready to go. When the Page of Wands is so enthusiastic, she's not paying attention. She's going to lose the very thing she's trying to create. So bring this exciting energy forward. Have that joy to move forward. Be playful, but don't be so absorbed and lost in your own desire, in your own energy, that you forget what's going on around you, okay? All right, we're going to look for some undercurrents. Maybe just one for the undercurrent. Let's see what we got here for you. It's right there. Right there, guys. Page of Swords. You also have a Page of Swords where you're learning. And this is upright. This is ideas. This is inspiration. So underneath this is new inspiration, new ways of doing, new ways of thinking. This is a knowledge of self, reflecting on self. Sometimes she's considered the spy in the camp. Sometimes she's bringing messages that are a little bit snarky. So do be careful in your communication. This is an important time to be aware, not to be rushing to judgment, to honor what you love, to balance things out with a truthful ease and a knowledge of where you want to go to. All right, we're going to take something from the Healing Oracle from Ina Segal. So we're going to look at this. See what's at the heart of matters. Ooh, this is a tough one, guys. Selling out. Okay, this is a difficult lesson. This is something that some of you really, really need to look at. It's about where are you valuing your time, your communication, your energy? Are you getting the value out of things that you are investing into it? Do you feel somehow that you've been compromised? Do you feel that perhaps you need to leave a situation in order to come to judgment and be truer to yourself? Do you feel like perhaps there's a situation for some of you where it's been so upside down, the off the pageness has been so much that you don't recognize yourself anymore? That's a really harsh, challenging one, guys. I'm sorry, but for some of you, you need to take a look at that. Let's see what else. Whoa, okay. Kickback on that was huge. Cycles. All right. And look at this imagery here and this imagery here. This is a cycle where there is more illumination that's necessary. You're in it. You have to pause. You have to look. You have to really lean in to look at it and see what's going on. Let's do one more for you guys. Well, you're getting 2. It looks like you've got hole in the soul challenge here, procrastination here, avoiding some kind of decision that you need to arrive at, avoiding some kind of action to take, kind of putting yourself in a suspension when you don't need to. Anything else? Gosh, you Aquarius, there's lots of challenges. Maybe you don't have each of these. Maybe you just have a portion of these. You'll know which ones are resonating. Okay. Soulmate. Again, the soulmate energy. This one is sometimes stronger than the Lovers, but you have this one, this perfect pairing, the 11-11 equal offering, lots of emotion. You have the Lovers here in reverse. This needs attended to, and the soulmate card. For some of you, this is very big in your face. Hello, pay attention to the relationship you're in. All right. That's what I have for you. Let me know how it resonates. Like, subscribe, tell a friend. Come see me again. Take care, guys. Bye-bye.